the song and the video, man. And what's actually making it all worse is the fact that someone is even giving the producer credit for producing a song that they're not even. It's not their concept, man.
Okay.
That's like copying and pasting things that. I mean, they have their own sound, and we appreciate their sound for what it is. Why can't we also have our own sound at the end of the day?
But would you still want to blame J Cash, knowing that we don't really have our own sound? We don't have our sound. The only sound that we would actually point at is Kalindula.
But it's copying the best way to go about it. He has done songs that you and me would say, okay, now this is a good song. But do you think taking that route was actually the best way, despite us not having a clear sound?
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, for me that was like a no-no. I was like, no, man, this guy can do better.
Alright, man. Maybe were we still at it? You know, J Cash of late. You know, he hasn't really been on his A game, per se. You know, there was a time J Cash was actually, in peak, where that every time you're thinking of organizing an event, you need to have J Cash. On your show and everything else, but this time around it's a different story indeed. Could it be because I doubt if KB still has a hand on J Cash's stuff this time around?
One thing that I know for sure is that J Cash has got his own label, which is Up ILISO Entertainment. That I know, and I think he's focused more on that. That I know for sure.
Don't you really think that as somewhat is actually bringing him a little bit down musically, because you are now the CEO, and you are making whatever decision that you make is actually a final decision.
True.
You have no one to stop you from whatever it is that you feel like, okay, this route is wrong or whatsoever. You make decisions, man. And if you make decisions, you actually want to convince yourself like, hey, this is actually a good one. Let's go ahead with it. Let's do this. It's actually out. Just like that, indeed.
Like you put it, man. When you're actually the CEO, you feel like, hey, I'm actually the head of certain things, but you're not forgetting the fact that you also have a career to look after, despite you having people that are actually helping you out as well. But clearly his music is not amazing at the moment, man. He's putting out music back to back at the moment, which I don't know whether it's a good thing for him, but clearly from my end, it's not working out.
Okay.
It's not working out, man.
Was Tawadiemo an amazing one?
Of course not. It's just a song by J Cash that had Y.O.L.O just like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wish, man. Then obviously, he needs to go back the drawing board, man.
Yes.
He needs to go back the drawing board, indeed.
But I think he doesn't realize that it's not working out for him. Hence, he keeps on putting out records.
But if he doesn't, would you still want to blame it